Hi, well, a show about football's funniest moments couldn't exist without this fellow, Mark Jacko Jackson. Thanks for joining us, Mark.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Allah be praised.
You have a look at this one, and I mean, look, you've got to prepare yourself as a footballer. I was playing on the only cross-eyed footballer in the league at the time, and that was Billy Picken. He had one glass eye and one real eye, and my game plan was to run circles around him, and I was on about the 22nd circle, and I looked behind me, and one eye was chasing me. So I thought I had to pull up, grab a mark, and kick a goal. And when I turned around, he was as mad as I was, because when I turned around, he was
pretty mad.
He was eating grass case. I couldn't believe it.
Jacko's looking for 15. He's not going to get it. 15. He's got it. Got it. And there's the new trick. That's the one we've been promising you for weeks. Jacko has done it.
My first game against Ronnie Andrews was my second game of league footy, and I'm playing on the toughest bloke in the league. So, of course, naturally, I was a little bit on edge. I remember parking in the car park, and teammate Crackers Keenan pulled in beside me, who actually played with him the 2 years previous. He jumped out of his car, and I'm just looking over the steering wheel, and he banged on the window. He said, "Jacko, Jacko, Jacko," and I saw it was him. I said, "Crackers, I'm petrified. I'm playing on the toughest bloke in the league. You got any help? Can you give me any tips?" He said, "No."
And things got pretty heated during that incident, but you did the right thing. You picked up the can that was thrown at you and you threw it as hard as you could into a bin.
Yes, of course, because I've always been a conservationist, Case. It was a fantastic day out at Essendon. Windy Hill. I tell you, it's not the arsehole of the world, but you can see it from there.
So you perfected the art of the strut, the kind of that chicken walk sort of thing.
Yes, Case, the chook walk, that went down a treat in front of opposition cheer squads, of course. There was a lot of players that went after me, like Derby Bird, and pinched that off me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, he had chicken legs, so it suited him a little bit better than me. Now, the coaches were fantastic. I mean, you know, I had Ron Barassi, you know, like, he could not coach pigs to be dirty, I've got to be honest with you. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it.
Sure.
And, of course, you know, then you had Malcolm Brown. I mean, you know, the bloke was, I reckon, misunderstood. And, of course, Tommy Havey, well, now there's a good bloke. You know, he's the only mate I made out of footy, and I've got to be honest with you, he still rings me to this day, as he rings Warwick Kappa, just to see if we're still studying English. But apart from that, he's a really good bloke.
Tony Gill coached at St Kilda, but not for a very long period of time.
No, I had Tony Gill twice, and I've got to tell you, I got away with murder for 10 games down there, set fire to Lindsay Fox, but hey, stuff him if you can't take a joke.
You got to set fire to someone.
That's right.
Johnny Devine?
Oh, yeah, there's a bloke that should not have been allowed on the mainland of Australia. I've got to tell you, that bloke could not coach, full stop.
So, Mark, everyone's favourite incident, the donkey kicking incident. Do you want to tell us what the hell was going on in your mind?
Oh, look, I've been through this 100 times, Case. I've got to tell you, and I'll tell you for the last time, that spook that I played on Kelvin Moore, I just tried to psych him out. He said, "You'll never be a full forward while your ass points to the ground," so I just said, "Step on the gas, Jacko," and did a handstand and stuffed him right up. I think he went around the twist a little bit after that.
You know, if only Kelvin was here to say his side of... Say, there he is there.
Oh,
who would have thought?
Thanks, Case.
Who would have thought Kelvin Moore would be in the middle of the MCG?
I was
Having a bit passing, boys.
I was just telling him what a great bloke you were and that.
Yeah, I overheard part of that.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
What did you think, Kelvin? You had this madman donkey kicking, carrying on like a fool. What's going through your brain?
A bit more than was going through his at the time, I think.
Well, I thought I'd try and psych him out with the chesty bonds, and that's when I did the running leap and pounded into his chest.
Obviously, footy's not the only way you made a living. You fancied yourself as a bit of a singer, Mark. Do you want to tell us about your singing career?
Not really, because I couldn't sing, but what I was a good yeller. I was a good yeller, and that was the first rap song to ever hit the screens in Australia, and that's why Mushroom Records picked it up, and it made a gold record out of it.
And a riveting song there, Mark. Brilliant, well delivered, and Mark wasn't the only guy to don the microphone.
Smile all the while, smile all the while, sing a song and get your problems off your mind. big heels, fast wheels, I feel them coming.
Oh, Mama, she had told me, Papa had told me too. Some little girl you fooling, she ain't no good for you. Had a big man cocaine from the ocean to the Silver City, and it's only other cats could understand.
Sometimes it's hard to be a woman.
Come up to the lab and see what's on the slab. Yeah!
Give it all your love to just one man.
There's a ocean too deep to leave. A mountain so high you can't keep us away. It's the color of your jumper and the color of your skin.
Baby, stand by your man.
Well, Mark, Footy's Funniest wouldn't be Footy's Funniest without you. Thanks very much for being part of the show.
No worries, Case. Must have been a pleasure for you to meet me. This is Jacko Jackson in action for Footy's Funniest Moments Satisfaction.
Mark Jackson.
Pretty funny, huh?